today we're just gonna fish this little pond. We fished this pond quite a bit. I mean, it's only like 2-3 minutes from my apartment. That's literally like right down the road. It's a nice little pond. I've never really seen anything huge in here. I know there's a few big tilapia in here. I've seen like maybe like several of those. They like to just hang out in all these weeds. It's a really cool pond. The water here is really, it's clear. Right now you probably can't really see much because it is, I mean, there goes something big right there. Probably an alligator, let's be honest, it's Florida. But it's just really weedy all throughout the pond, which is really cool in my opinion. It's just something different. Now, you don't really see that a whole lot. It's just all of this weed, and it gets maybe like in all the spots around here, it's just all packed up like this. So it's a really cool little spot. And I know I've seen tilapia just hanging out under these, and when you walk by, they'll just spook out, which is obviously somewhat annoying because you want to catch them and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna give this like a good 30 minutes to an hour, maybe, if even that, and see what we can hook into. So I just saw some nice little bass. I think they're maybe a pound and a half to 2 pounds, just right in here, right off of this little drainage ditch, and it just goes right in there. And it's really weedy right here, but there's like a little, maybe 2-3 foot canal that runs right through there. And I'm just trying to cast right in there and get their attention, and hopefully they take something, but we'll see. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna walk up here, and we're gonna stay tight to the tree line right here, just so these fish don't really see your shadow or something along those lines. And if they see your shadow or something along those lines, then you have a higher chance of obviously spooking them or something like that, which always kind of sucks. So we're just gonna stay tight to this tree line right here, and hopefully make a couple of casts in there. I see they just keep moving and busting all over the water, so hopefully we can get the fly in there in a good spot and catch one of these fish. I'm still just trying to see if I can see any of the nice sized fish that we just saw when it was a little sunnier out and you could actually see into this water. Again, the water's pretty clear here, which is honestly kind of surprising. You can't really pick it up now just because I don't want to get too close to the water and potentially spook the fish. What we're gonna do now, I think we're gonna change up the little pace, the plan a little bit. I think that the fish that were over here that I saw maybe 5 minutes ago, I think they all pushed out or something along those lines. I haven't really seen a lot of action over there, but I have just seen a bunch of little dudes just cruising all up and down this bank. So I think we're just gonna hit this bank as good as we can. I think we're gonna go right down on this side to that point. I know there's a good little spot in there that we fished a couple of times, and hopefully we can just catch something again. I mean, we come to this pond every now and then. It is kind of pressured. As you can see, there is a bunch of litter and everything. People do come here quite a bit, so it's pretty much fished. But yeah, we're gonna make the best of it. So, in Florida fashion, it started to piss down rain, which kind of sucks. But honestly, I don't really think I had much luck of catching any of those nice sized fish, just because I had only the 5 weight today. So what I think I'm going to do is tomorrow, I'm going to come back out to this pond. Hopefully this rain doesn't ruin this completely. I don't think it really will. Fish around here are used to this kind of crap. Humans not so much, including me. But we're going to come back here, bring back the 5 weight, and I think we're going to bring back the 8 weight, and hopefully we can hook into a big one. We are back at the same pond we were 2 days ago. Today it looks a little better than it did yesterday. I'll insert a little small clip of what it was like yesterday. We did come out here yesterday, but it was pretty windy yesterday, so it was kind of crappy for fly fishing conditions, and you couldn't really see anything. Like right now I already see a couple of fish, which is always an advantage when you're fly fishing. If you've ever fly fished, you know. So it's just really nice. We're just going to give this a good 30 minutes again, and yeah, hopefully we hook into stuff. When we were fishing this little section right here, we didn't catch anything. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but there were a couple of fish that boiled on the surface over here and a few over there. So what we're going to do is just fish this side, and then after that, if anything, we're going to just go over to one of the spots over here that I know are really good, and then we're just going to end on that note. And I'm guessing that today, if any of the days we've been out here in the last 3 days, we'll catch something today. I have a lot of confidence in it. Normally I don't say that, but I feel like we know this pond pretty well, so I good majority will catch something. We just caught that little dude on that 8 weight. Decent sized fish, nothing crazy or anything. That's, I would say for this pond, maybe average size for what's in here. Not huge, but pretty fun. nice healthy fish, and then, yeah, just all around just fun. So we were just fishing this little bank right here. It's a really good little bank. There's a lot of these, I think they're tilapia beds, I'm not too sure. I'm not really from around this area. I'm from Maryland, I'm not from Florida, so you know. There's actually a tilapia right there. Yep, it's a tilapia bed. Look at that. Perfect timing too. I'll try and flip this camera around. She's right in there. If the camera really wants to make her out, you can't really see it, but you know. So there's like that one right there, then there's another one, and there's just, they're all down the bank on really both sides of the pond, I've noticed. So yeah, I think that's what the bass in here are kind of hooked on. I don't for sure know. Again, I'm not really from around this area, which kind of sucks. It's kind of a disadvantage, but we're just learning as we go. We just got done fishing this little part right here. It was really cool. I mean, there was a good amount of fish, mostly tilapia. I mean, I don't really have any tilapia lures right now, so it kind of sucks. But what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna fish this bank right here and then just wrap around to maybe like right there and just kind of a triangle and fish that. It's pretty easy to fly fish here. It's because there's so much room behind you that you don't really worry about hitting anything necessarily, which is always nice. So we're just gonna do that. I think that they're most likely there's more bass down here, so that's nice. We're just gonna give that done. I'm looking at like maybe like 50-ounce bass right now, which is always funny, but I know there's some big ones in here, so we'll try and go get on those. think we're coming close to wrapping it up. I've seen really nice fish. It's unfortunate I can never really seem to catch them on camera, which always sucks. It's hard for people to believe you when you say you see nice fish, but you don't catch evidence. But we saw them really all along this bank. After thinking about it a lot, I don't think it was a bass. I think it was maybe a snakehead or a bowfin. I've caught those in Orlando. I've caught one. It looked like the exact same body shape. I don't know, I didn't really get a good look at it. The sun wasn't fully out, which kind of sucks, but it's still cool no matter what. It does kind of suck that we've only caught one fish in the past 3 days. That's kind of sucky, but again, this pond's so close to the house. I basically come here whenever I want, and these fish are here all the time. So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna fish maybe for like 5 minutes and then wrap it up, and yeah, I mean, nothing really else much to say. I mean, at least we didn't get skunked, so hey, that's always a positive. That's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. You have a good one. Catch you on the next one.